Welcome to Major Play Wave Sports Broadcasting Update with Ralph Hill. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the NBA's 2017 MVP race. We're going to talk about the top four players. That's basically the only people you hear about for the MVP race, which this is probably the hardest and the most toughest MVP race in probably over maybe a decade. You got LeBron James, four-time MVP. You got James Harden, feel the beard, know what he can do. He's been looking great this year for his team. You got Russell Westbrook, who stood out phenomenally this year, did a lot, set some records, brought some excitement back to the game. And then you also have kept quiet, but let his game speak for itself. Kawhi Leonard from the San Antonio Spurs. We're going to start off with LeBron James. King James is four-time MVP, three-time NBA champ, 14 years in the league. His numbers have increased every year. He gets better each season. He's been to seven finals in the past 7 years. No player ever done that. He's about to set a record, like he's going to hit 8 this year with the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're having a breeze in the playoffs. His numbers this year are phenomenal, averaging over 26 points, over 8 rebounds, over 8 assists a game. He's helping make other players better. He's getting everyone involved. He's putting on good numbers, but he also has another superstar on his team in Kyrie Irving, who's averaging great numbers himself this year. He's averaging over 22 points a game, 10 assists, a little bit over 4 rebounds. Kevin Love, who's another all-star, who's averaging great numbers, who's hitting double digits and over 10 rebounds, 10 points a game. So, I can't really see LeBron being a front runner. I respect this game. He's the best player in the league, but I think he has tremendous help. We're going to go to Kawhi Leonard next, which for me is a very quiet, kept secret player. He's very mild-mannered. He stays to himself a lot. He let the game speak for itself. You don't see him express any emotion on the court. He just let his game speak for him. Leading the San Antonio Spurs with the second best record in the West, which is the hardest division in the NBA right now. Following behind the Golden State Warriors, who leads the West at the number 1 seed. Kawhi had to step into some big shoes. He had to take over being the front player and being the face of the franchise after Tim Duncan retired, who was the face of the franchise for almost 20 years. So to step into some big shoes of a legend like that is that can carry a lot of weight. But he did good this year, averaging over 22 points a game. His points, assists, and rebounds each year increase. He's averaging an extra 5 points this year. Rebounds, he's averaging an extra 4. Assists, he's putting up almost 7 assists a game, which is way better than he did last year. He was averaging maybe 2. And he's also probably the best two-way player in the league right now, offensively and defensively. You don't get a lot of players that can give you points, facilitate for his team, and also stick the other team's best player. That's a lot to handle. It's a lot to do. He's been doing a great job this year in the 2017 season for his team, and that kind of right now got them into the playoffs in the semifinals against the Houston Rockets, where they're leading 3-2 right now. And last but not least, my personal favorite, who I feel should win MVP, Mr. Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple-Double himself. Set the record, broke the record of Oscar Robertson, which was set maybe about 30 years ago. 42 triple-doubles this year. Lost probably the second best player to leave, and Kevin Durant leaving to go to Golden State in free agency. So that left him, on the island by himself. He wasn't afraid. He didn't ask for help. He took on the team by himself. He helped make his players, helped make his teammates better. He doesn't have the best supporting cast over there. They was last in the league in three-point shooting, and he still was able to get everyone involved and still get his team into the playoff as a number 6 seed. I personally thought they might have been the number 8 seed, probably wouldn't have made it that far, but he proved everyone wrong. And averaging a triple-double over 82 game season, that's phenomenal. You don't see that happening. I don't think anyone expect to see that come from him, to be such a unselfish player and averaging over 10 assists, over 10 rebounds, and over 30 points. I think he led the league in scoring at the same time. So just a little bit on them. Westbrook is my favorite, but I like to know how everyone else feels also. Other people may pick LeBron. Some people may like James Harden. We're going to take a short commercial break. We're going to go into a short commercial.